Another area where you have been incredibly candid and frank in ways that we don't see very often is in what to call what we're facing. You've said it's time to call this a war. You've had little trouble linking Islam with Islamism, jihadism with Islam. You have been very steadfast in saying that in this case, language matters. Naming it matters. In the United States, we're having a tremendous amount of trouble with the language of what we're dealing with. Certainly on university campuses, forget it. On intellectual magazines, forget it. The President of the United States is constantly reminding us what we can't and can't say and what will aid the enemy, what will be good. And I think people are genuinely confused. You don't seem to be confused, by the way. President Hollande also said, he uttered the words radical Islam. Tell us why language and naming things is important.
Two things are important. Naming things, language and memory. In this matter, language and memory. Language is important because it is the only way to draw the line in this circumstance inside Islam between the democratic Islam and the radical Islam. If we are not able to use the right words, we will be unable to draw the line, to make the separation inside the world of Islam between those who embrace a peaceful, democratic Islam and those who use Islam in order to justify crime. So wording is capital. And the two mistakes would be, mistake number one, to say Islamism and radical Islamism and Islam is the same thing. Stupidity number one. Stupidity number two, radical Islamism and Islam or jihadism and Islam have nothing to do. It is stupidity number two. So it's
because they're both untrue.
Both are untrue. And the whole work of an intellectual, of anyone who has a public parole, should be to help the Muslims themselves, to encourage them to draw this line between one Islam and the other one. To use a phrase of an American who was not my friend, Samuel Huntington, the clash of civilization. The only clash I know, the only clash of civilization I know is the clash inside the big world of Islam between those who sincerely want, embrace, match with human rights, democracy, or aspiration to democracy, and those who are probably, certainly a minority, who use Islam in order to justify crime. Wording is capital.